Alright, hey, HadesOmega here, and today we're going to do a little test with the Grow Watt inverter. Alright, so I've got here my Smarter Tools 2000 watt portable generator. I need to change the oil on it. Alright, I took it on a camping trip a while back, and this is what I used to charge my electric bike with when I'm on the road. So I've been supposed to change the oil when I came back from camping, but it's been like a couple months, so I need to go. We're gonna have a race next weekend, so I want to make sure I got some fresh oil on this guy. So before we do the oil change, I gotta fire the generator up. One, to see if it still works, and two, to warm up the engines to get the oil warm. So it'll get more of the dirt out of the engine. All right, is what I'm gonna say. All right, so we're gonna fire this up, and we're gonna hook the generator up to the inverter, to the AC input, and then we're gonna see if we can charge the battery with it. Okay, so right now we're pulling we're at full power. Okay, we got the most sunlight right now, even though it's like windy and there's like clouds over the mountain over there right now. We're drawing in the most power, so we're gonna see if we can charge the battery with the generator and the solar panel. So just in case, for like an emergency situation, I just want to see if this works or not. Okay, so I'm gonna go fire up the generator real quick. Hopefully it runs. I haven't run in a while. You should be running this every once in a while. That's what I had planned for this system, was I could use the generator as a backup to power the garage also if I wanted to. Okay, but we're gonna see if we can charge the battery with this guy. We're gonna set it in the mode where it will charge from the solar and the grid at the same time. Okay, so right now, yeah, like I said, we're making full power right now, about like 800-ish watts. Okay, so we're gonna go fire this bad boy up. I should probably put the exhaust away from the garage. Okay, on, smart throttle off. Okay. Choke. Probably should put the choke on. Oh yeah, the engine's off. I haven't used this thing in a while. I can't figure out how to use it. Okay, I'll let it warm up for a little while, and then in the meantime, we'll go set we'll go plug in the inverter to this, and then we'll set it so it'll draw power from this. Okay. Okay, so I've put the smart throttle on. If this starts charging, you will hear it ramp up. It'll get faster. Okay, so let's go over here. All right, so what we're gonna do is this is our AC input cord. Okay, if you remember when I built this thing, I designed it so it would be long enough so I could plug it outside if I wanted to. I got the rest of it right here. Okay, so there you go. I'm gonna plug it into one of the inputs. All right, so right now we're charging the battery right now. We're putting about 18 amps. That's about 700 watts or something. Oh, the battery's almost full actually. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna set this to. There's a setting here where we can charge it with the generator, but I'm not really sure. Okay, so this has me worried. Maximum utility charging current is set to 40 amps. So 40 amps is like 3,000 watts. That seems like it's too much. This is only a 2,000 watt generator. I don't want to overload it. I will put it at 30. Okay, so let me put it at 30. That's number 11. 30 is the default, so okay. Okay, let's set it to 30. Yeah, I mean that has overcurrent protection, so if we do overload it, it'll trip the thing, so it's okay. Well, we got to see if this works. So here, charger source priority. There we go. So this is number 14. All right. So it says only solar and utility is what we want. So they're going to use solar energy and utility, both will charge the battery. So we want to put it on SNU, SNU, okay? So right now where it's only solar. So only the solar panels are charging the battery right now. But we want to use the grid power, okay? So we're going to hit enter, and we're gonna go option 14. Okay, and we want to change this to snoo. There you go. Okay. Okay, and then we should hear that start to ramp up now. And we should see more power go into this battery. I think 20 amps is about as much power as the solar panels will put in, so is it actually charging? I don't know. It's a good question. Battery PV. Huh. That's odd. It should be doing it right already. But it's not. Let me double check. So it's 14. Yeah, it's on snoo. Alright, well, I'm gonna force it. I'm gonna put it on utility first, so CUT. Okay. So now it's not charging off the solar panels at all. And it's still not ramping up. That's kind of odd. Alright, I'm gonna try disconnecting the solar panels. Okay. Okay, now we're losing power. It's not charging. That's kind of odd. Yeah, it says there's utility power, but it's not charging the battery. That's kind of odd. I must have some kind of setting wrong. Yeah, that's interesting. I can't get it to switch over to utility power. I don't know, maybe it's already, it can't be, it's not charging right now, so that's kind of weird. I cannot get it to charge the battery with the utility. I've done it before. It did it when I first started it. So, okay, I'm gonna set it to utility mode, okay? There we go. Okay, it's switched over now. Okay, it's switched over to the generator power. It's not drawing any power, and it's charging the battery now. There we go. Oh, I hear it. It's ramping up now. There we go. Oh, there you go. It's ramping up now. 20. Yeah, it's putting 30 amps in there now. Okay, so yeah, the good thing is at 30 amps, it's able to charge the battery. Okay, so my generator isn't overloaded yet. So it's 30 amps going in. Oh, there we go. Now it says AC 31 amps. So you have to actually to get it to charge, you have to change this mode also. Okay, so I had to put it on utility, and then I have to change this to utility only. Okay, now let's go back to oh yeah, that generator is working hard now. Okay, so now let's change this to snoo, solar and utility. Okay, so now the battery is providing AC 31 amps. So and it should be providing the PV should be providing power too now. Oh, I heard a click. Okay, there we go. Now the PV watts are going up. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's charging at 50 amps. Wow, it's charging really fast now. So if you guys don't know, this is a 280 amp battery bank here. This is capable of charging up to like 280 amps. Okay, that's like 1C. So 50 amps is nothing. So basically what we're doing right now is we're combining the power from the generator. It's drawing 30 amps. It's drawing, it's charging at 30 amps, okay? But I don't know if it's drawing 30 amps. I'm not sure how much 30 times 1. I'll put a subtitle below what 30 times 120 is, okay? but it. Ooh. Oh, it's overloading. That's odd. Yeah, it looks like it's overloading. That's kind of odd. I don't know why I'm getting an overload fault on it's. Anyway, yeah, we were drawing like 50 amps. So right now it's charging from the battery and it's charging from the generator and the battery, okay? All right, so now I want to put it back to solar. Or yeah, let's put it back on solar only. I don't know why the generator is overloading now. Okay, so we want to put it on only solar. Okay. Ah, there we go. It might be running out of gas, I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's only charging from the solar power only, so it just went from like 50 amps to like 17 amps right now, or 20 amps. All right, so we were getting about 20 amps from the solar panel, and then we were getting 30 amps from the generator. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this guy. What happened to you, buddy? It's getting all crazy. Like there's some. Oh, you know what? It's the washing machine. Yeah, the washing machine. It was the washing machine was like thing. Hold on, let me switch it back to I understand what was going on there. It was trying to draw power. It was trying to charge the battery and try to power the washing machine. Somebody was using the washing machine, guys. All right, so now we're gonna go. That's why it's getting all crazy. And so we want it SBU, yeah, solar. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I set it back. Now I set it back to the setting it was at before. It's at solar, battery, and then utility. Okay, so yeah, this is doing some crazy stuff. It's going like 50 amps and. Yeah, so that's what was going on there. So I had a load going at the same time, and it overloaded the generator. That's what happened there. I was like, why is it doing that? And I'm like, oh, it's the washing machine. The washing machine's on. It was drawing too much power. So there you go. What you might want to do is lower. I might want to lower the current even more to like maybe like 25 amps or something. So just in case if you're using a generator. So we're gonna set this to, what was the charge power? 11. Okay, so we're gonna set that to 25. I had it at 30. It was working fine at 30, but if there was a load, it overloaded it. Okay, so let's set it to like 25. And that should give the generator enough power to power everything. Okay, so okay, here we go. So we're done with our little test. I'm gonna unplug this and plug it back into here. Okay, and then now it's got utility power again. It's got power from the grid. So now this guy will shut off soon. I turn the fuel off. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that little test there. So what we did was we used the generator to power the loads in the garage and charge the battery at the same time. Okay, and then after that we set it so we could charge with the solar and the generator at the same time. Okay, I had it set for 30 amps. This generator could totally handle 30 amps. All right. I'll put a subtitle below how many watts that is. All right, this is a 2,000 watt generator, and it was able to power the charger on the inverter to provide 30 amps, but it was almost not enough power to power the washing. I forgot somebody was washing using the washer. so yeah, we were powering the washer at the same time, but it was doing some crazy stuff. I was like, whoa, why is it overloading? I like so yeah, I forgot somebody was using the washer. So I guess the combination of charging the battery and running the washer at the same time was too much for the generator to handle, okay? And it was starting to overload. But it didn't trip yet, okay? It was close to tripping, so I was like, whoa, what's going on? It's doing all this crazy stuff. And yeah, so what we found out is we had to change the priority to utility first to get it to draw power from the generator first, and then what I did was I put it back, and then it was using both, and then yeah, and then you have to set it so the generator will charge. That's like option 11, I think, or 14, one of those. You set it to, I think 11 is the charge current. Okay, I had it set to 40. That's what Will Prowse recommended. And yeah, so but I turned it down for the generator. I thought, like, that seems like too much power for the generator to handle. Okay. Oh yeah. So and then so we had to set it to solar and utility. Okay. So I think it's SUL, solar and utility. So we have solar power right now. So we're using the solar power and the generator to charge the battery, and we were charging at like combined 50 amps. Okay, so this was putting out 30, and the panels put out about 20 amps. So pretty crazy. So yeah, you could charge your battery pretty fast with the generator and solar power at the same time, up to 50 amps, depending on how big your array is and how big your generator is, type of deal. Okay. But yeah, so I had to put it in utility to get it to draw power from the generator. It just wasn't doing it, okay? And then it was powering, and then we used it to power the loads in the garage too at the same time. The washing machine was on. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that test. I just wanted to see if it worked, and it worked pretty good. It's a little confusing, is what I'm gonna say. You kind of have to know what settings to put and stuff. All right, but yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to work the system, type of thing. Alright, thanks for watching. HadesOmega. Time to change my generator oil.